message goes out to managers and owners within the marine industry. Have you ever found yourself like losing track of the day? Like it just gets away from you. What if those days turn into like multiple days or weeks or worse? What if they turn into months? What's the pain point of having it feel like the store is managing you instead of you managing the store? I've been there before. Hi, my name is Kurt von Ahnen, and I'd like to talk to you about at least one action step that you can take. I'm real big on like action leadership in the service area. So if I were to think about the service department, what's one training tip that I could give you to help you find ways to be proactive instead of reactive? We've all heard the term proactive instead of reactive, but what does it really mean to do it? How do you do it? Folks, I would submit to you, like a lot of leadership coaches, you need to actually audit your real time. By this I mean, some leaders would say you need to have, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month of documented real time that you are focusing on something. I would submit to you that if you are watching this video and you're thinking about coming to Dealer Week, you would probably only need to do this exercise for the span of a few days, maybe a week. But take a notepad with you and write down everything that you do throughout a day. It sounds tedious, but when you actually do it, when you actually write it out, it changes the perception of the way that we think about things. Now, as part of this audit, what I'd like you to do is take a look at some of the things that you have spent your time on. And then be honest with yourself. How much of that is a result of being reactive? And what time could you grow, expand, or optimize if you were to convert that reactive energy into something a little more proactive? Here's just one thing that I would bring to a service writer or service manager's attention. How many phone calls are you receiving a day where customers are looking for information on their units? If you have incoming calls coming from customers asking for the status of their boats, then something else in your processes is broken, because customers should never have to reach out to you to find out about the status of their boat. That's something that's proactive. And if you were to gather those calls into one span of time where you made the outgoing calls to update people on the status of their boats, well, then you would be in control of those calls, the kind of how those calls went and the time it would take to make those calls. And the time it takes to proactively make those status update calls, the time is dramatically shorter than one by one trying to update people as they call in. So that's just one way of how we could be proactive, be action leaders within our departments and our roles, and add value in relationship to the customer. If you like the way that this conversation is starting to go, I would encourage you to come to Dealer Week, where I'll be sharing more of these techniques. We'll be at Dealer Week from December 4th through the 7th, 2023, and you can register at dealerweek.com. Again, my name's Kurt von Ahnen, and I'd love to see you there. Thanks.